Hey YouTubers, this is Charlie. This is part 2 of my Game of Thrones gameplay. I'll be uploading all the rest of the gameplay on this channel here, so be sure to subscribe to get everything. If you're wondering where part 1 is, that's just on Emergency Awesome, so links for everything in the description. I've got a couple more hours of this that I've already recorded, so I'll try to upload that in the next couple of days. What's up, pig? You missed the intro if you just joined now. That's okay though.
Blood.
I'm still kind of learning the controls. This is the first PC version of a Telltale game I played. Oh no, dead pig! Turn you into bacon.
That's Father's car.
No.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon.
These are Whitehills. They're kind of like the Lannisters of this game. They're like the sworn enemies of House Forrester.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here. Father, I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs. I'm going to kill you.
I'm gonna have to kill every fucking chicken.
You can try if you like, and then we'll feed you to the pigs. Get off my land! This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Fighting with the WASD controls is not gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to switch to my
I'll
controller.
have that sword, boy.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic. You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Here we go. I'm gonna have to remap the keys.
Mercy, please.
No mercy.
I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. No, please.
Yeah, that's right.
Lord Whitehills will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, She hid. I tried to stop them.
I'll kill the men who did this.
The symbol, it's just the symbol for the ironwood, like the ironwood tree. That's what it says, iron from ice.
It's Garrett! Get the castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
And this is basically like their keep. It's just like a small castle.
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly!
Two Whitehills soldiers? And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what?
Yes, yeah, my gaming
sister,
channel is Charlie Streams.
She was only 8 years old.
The first couple of videos from this will go on Emergency Awesome, and then I'll make sure to put the info for the gaming channel, and then I'll put the rest of them on the gaming channel.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Maggots. Who wants to get some lunch now?
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit.
Yeah, my only complaint is like they said it was available today, but they didn't say if it'd be available at midnight or like in the middle of the day, at the end of the day.
Understand from your uncle
It's
that
just
Lord
like-
Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Imagine if a TV show never told you what time it was going to air during the day. Imagine like how mad people would get.
Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate. Does your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
White Ethan, of course.
He's kind of like the Bran.
At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question.
There's like a chat option that I'm looking for. I'm trying to navigate back to it.
You could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester,
Yes, there's 5 playable
At the
characters.
twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
They'd take it all if we'd let them. Especially now with the Boltons in power. And proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left. Just as they've done before.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
He sounds a little fancy.
Never mind.
There we go.
I may be mistaken. It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now.
I'm pretty sure it's not Valerian steel.
Feeling all right?
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Talia's like, she's kind of like Sansa's age in season 1. They have an older sister down in King's Landing.
Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
I'm sorry, my lady. Nothing could be done to save him.
He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester.
I'm,
He said this is where it belongs.
if you remember, like, I'm not supposed to tell anyone about the North
Thank
Grove,
you.
with the exception
Of course,
of the
my
Maester.
lady.
It demands a response.
I believe.
It's too dangerous.
I think it was the
especially
Maester.
now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression.
I'm always curious why, when their characters are like, don't tell anybody but this one
Our
person.
land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
Ramsay Snow.
They're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They attacked me.
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you
So that's
can
the
talk
Master at
some sense
Arms.
into your uncle.
Garrett's
And
suffered
this is the
enough
Castellan.
already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him.
Rim shot, but
So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the Lord of
Yeah,
this
there'll be
house,
more
and
games.
he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear.
it's just a matter of figuring my schedule out.
This. I'll accuse you of
There's not as
murder
much TV
and
happening
also
right now, so I have a little bit more
The
time.
boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see
I have a
it.
feeling that like no
I'm
chat
afraid
option
it's
that
a
I
risk
pick
we cannot take.
will lead to any other
Which is
outcome.
why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Duncan.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons.
Take the black.
I'm afraid it's the only solution.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you. Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing
I think that's
someday
the
I
idea.
will.
Like,
But for now,
they want them to
have
bear
House
like a
Forrester
passing
fix
resemblance
first.
to characters in the show.
Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock and I at Roderick's side, but
It was well-deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message.
Yay, I'm so happy. I was worried that
North Grove
that I'd
can
like
never
skip
be
this
lost.
somehow. There we go,
Sorry.
bam. Okay,
You caught
good.
me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
What is the North Grove?
I'd be willing to bet that they have a heart tree.
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way.
If you guys haven't read the books, you'll learn
You
more
haven't
about the
told
heart
anyone
trees
else,
in
huh?
season 5 of the show.
This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will
I
be
told no one,
one
totally on
secret.
purpose. It was
Soon,
not
they
absolutely
need
an
you.
accident.
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house.
There's probably like a shitload of
Don't leave a word
acorns or
of it
something
to
like that
anyone at the
for like
wall.
regrowing trees if they
Recover
get cut
Ranger
down.
If you can. It will help.
They said that it was cut down before, which means that that's probably going to happen again in the game. Circle of Life.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
That's a good question. What's more important, honor or bravery?
Garrett, wait!
Technically, they'd be the same thing, but not always.
Be safe.
So I'll try and upload part 3 of this tomorrow. I'll just try and keep this in like 15 to 20 minute chunks. But, I mean, if you guys want longer videos, just let me know. Thanks so much for watching.